I gaze in wonder at my own appearance. I make contact with eyes of thunder that explode in silence. Inside every act, as if a disguise comes up a hollow labyrinth. No exact way of passage, shimmers with gold rows of guidance. I stand in a solid stance of personal brilliance. I resist the existence of my inner narcissist. My avoidance exploits his wishes and is a hindrance to pleasant self-acceptance. The mirror reflects clear aspects of eager rejects who fears neglect. I appear perfect, but my peers detect my insincere attempts to adhere to this dialect. They are near to being correct, but I sneer at the arguments. I hear the protest, but deflect their sphere of ignorance, which fears past reality checks and injects the spear of arrogance in the rear of my neck. Is all reasonable evidence of perspectives that make more sense. My only voice of reason speaks in tongue and cheek. A lonely noise leaks from creeks of unsung needs, but each song please don't read the critiques of flows of deities. They have flown to see the joy of complete freedom through true divinity. Can I travel to the parallel universe that I see on the other side of this reflective glass? Or did the gavel quote words of farewell that divides me from each imaginative escape plan that I have? An ample amount of words for the flaws I contrived and the incentives to each path. Everything is still a mystery to me, except for the fact that it takes a man to be a person of honesty within the calamities of vanity. I am lost in my mind, everything involves me all of the time. I hold my appearance as my dearest acquaintance. I must release this leash to be free, but vanity is relentless as its hunger for victims is endless. And now I am the target that it has set out to vanquish, but its arch nemesis of self-confidence will make my vanity vanish in the long stretch. I am addicted to frequent acknowledgements of my achievements. The praise makes me feel excellent and better than those I compete with. It's crazy how I relish moments of failure's absence, but this end to be perfect warrants immature habits. I am glad to see that I finally had an epiphany, that the scarcity of catastrophes is the epitome of what the feeling of success is supposed to mean. It is interesting confessing that without words of opposite meaning, festering that half the words that I am mentioning from the dictionary would be missing. The words spewed during disagreements fuel the gears of the world's movement and send it into an infinite orbit. I would be a fool not to contribute to the convoluted disputes that began my pursuit to refute diluted statutes that mute new views that if used could renew a few of the previously abused clues that would possibly fuse a huge refuge from the centrifuge where the need to argue brutes. You can become confused when sliding down life's like ice luge and gliding around a warm night sky to pick like fruits. This is why providing profound insights might construe variety within you. If you exert all of your efforts for a single cause, then you'll be buried underneath the same dirt which you mindlessly lurk when your life is lost. The work that needs to be done comes at a cost, but the hurt of a lost battle is a battle that was well fought. I see my reflection in puddles formed by raindrops, and I agree that perfection is not the attainable sort essential to be sought. It is time to become less selfish, establish myself to serve the selfless needs of the future. This test will be intense for sure, but I can attest that I will give my best, rest assured. To see how I remain pure, you can always examine the quaint gallery of art that is displayed on me that helps in explaining the origins of my vanity. I am lost in my mind, everything involves me all of the time. I hold my appearance as my dearest acquaintance. I must release this leash to be free, but vanity is relentless as its hunger for victims is endless. And now I am the target that it has set out to vanquish, but its arch nemesis of self-confidence will make my vanity vanish in the long stretch. My skin has been manipulated by machines and ink. The thoughts within me evacuate my dreams. They reach the epidermis and then they sink. Once I'm done healing, I do not get distracted by concerns concerning if these thoughts are ones to rethink. The stories of the two sleep tattoos keep the mind's wheels turning and break the link between me and the brink of my distinct instincts from becoming extinct. From a third person perspective, they see the words of the tales fade away into a display of many different shades of gray. I concur that I am selected with my verbs to leave a trail that paves walkways into past days when I have been in a content days of life's cloudy haze, but also catching the waves of the warm sun rays. I have been a victim of temptations, deception of a makeshift salvation, but I remain patient as temptations or only mental vacations. The power of each of my decisions point me in the right direction of paradise's physical locations. All of my hours will lead to wishing well basins, land expeditions, and of course sailing across all of the oceans. The pages of paradise are tightly woven together by paper in my notebook. They lays completely open, each pen stroke denotes a dose of satisfaction potions. Each stab of the ink-filled needles a slow step in the path that I have chosen. This art may be meaningless and senseless to you, but my heart expends endless sense of balance through each tattoo. It is one of the many crucial aspects of my thinking process that possesses the stresses that I suppress when I am in distress from a lack of success. And the injustices done when making guesses is the only thing that is left to do. do. It appears to me that my number one concern is me, because what would I be to society if I do not age beyond the age that I am currently? I have a long life to lead, so you can see me breezing my life smoothly like calligraphy, dreaming safely underneath my canopy of vanity. I am lost in my mind, everything involves me all of the time. I hold my appearance as my dearest acquaintance. I must release this leash to be free, but vanity is relentless as its hunger for victims is endless. And now I am the target that it has set out to vanquish, but its arch nemesis of self-confidence will make my vanity vanish in the long stretch.